Hawaii, called the most remote populated archipelago. It's a very popular tourist attraction, but how long can the land itself stay beautiful? We can take a look at the health of the water as a very important indicator of the health of the rest of the land. There are some waters in Hawaii classified as AA, stating that the waters are to remain in their natural, pristine state as nearly as possible with an absolute minimum of pollution or alteration of water quality from any human-caused source or actions. This should mean that these waters are relatively untouched and unchanged. However, one of these Class AA waters, Honoma Bay, happens to be the most popular swimming area in the Hawaiian Islands, with an average of between 3,000 and 4,000 visitors a day and peaking around 10,000 to 13,000 per day. Is their pristine state actually preserved? Well, no, as evidenced by coral bleaching and other disruptions to the reef ecosystem surrounding these tourist beaches. A link has been found between these disruptions with chemical changes caused by certain chemicals in sunscreen, such as oxybenzone. Not only do these wash off from swimmers, but they also wash off from beach showers, which can be a possible point source of contamination. This can be explained by the physical model I've prepared here. Now, beach showers themselves aren't linked to any wastewater system. They kind of just go directly into the soil and go wherever they want. The problem is that sand, represented by our aquarium gravel here, doesn't have any really absorptive properties. Water just can flow straight through. It's not like other types of soil. That allows water to run through very quickly, called rapid infiltration. So we have our beach system. This is represented by our sand, which is aquarium gravel, and it has a little bit of groundwater, and that has an interface which goes directly to the surface water. This is roughly about what you would see on like a coastal system, but it's a little more complicated, different soils and all. Now, let's say a couple tourists decide to use a sunscreen with some oxybenzone in them or some other chemical like that. We're going to represent that with our daily dose of Red 40. And we're going to take a little beach shower, and that is not going to go into any wastewater system. It's just going to go straight into the soil. Now, at the moment, all that oxybenzone is infiltrating through the sand into the groundwater, and eventually this will make its way to the surface water. This could be exacerbated if we have something like a storm event that speeds up infiltration by adding in a little bit of water at the top. And would you look at that, the coral's all dead. Because of the findings of a 2021 study, the state of Hawaii actually published new statutes around certain sunscreens that could be worn on tourist beaches. The state has also launched new public education campaigns on using sunscreens that are Hawaii compliant. These have already taken noticeable effects on the amounts of oxybenzone in the water, which is good progress. Unfortunately, this is not the only thing that contributes to the declining environmental health of Hawaiian land. Many of these effects are exacerbated or caused entirely by the pressures put on by tourism and rapid development in the region. So if you do care about making sure that these lands stay not red, just consider looking at the postcard.